New at 11, a survivor from the 1976 Chowchilla school bus hijacking is speaking out tonight. Larry Park was taken at gunpoint and buried in an underground bunker along with 26 others. Today, parole officials once again denied the release of the last of the kidnappers, Frederick Woods. CBS 47's AJ Cotto, sat down with Park, and AJ, surprisingly, he wants Woods to be released.
Well, Ken, this is an amazing story of forgiveness. Park was kidnapped, buried, and left traumatized. He held on to his anger most of his life, but has since found peace and would like to see the day Woods is set free.
More than 4 decades later,
when we stopped, masked men with guns jumped out.
The memories just as vivid.
And they got on the bus and they took us.
Larry Park was only 6 when Frederick Woods and brothers Richard and James Schoenfeld kidnapped him along with a busload of 25 other children and driver near Chowchilla, burying them alive in an underground bunker, hoping for a $5 million ransom. Woods, the last still behind bars, denied parole for the 17th time Tuesday. Park still remembers every detail of the more than 24 hours of terror, held captive in a shelter which was slowly caving in.
The sides of the moving van were buckling in. The top of the moving van was buckling in.
Park says an older student saved their lives, digging for hours to freedom.
And dirt just showered into the hole. And after all the dirt had come into the hole, there was sunlight that came in the hole. And it was magnificent.
But Park says his family could not shake the trauma, crumbling afterwards while he spun into a life of pain and addiction before finding his faith and eventually his path.
I let go of this bitterness and this hatred that I had toward the kidnappers, and I realized that all of the bitterness and all of the hatred that I could ever hold for them wasn't punishing them, it was killing me.
Park met all his captors in prison. The Schoenfelds released several years back. And this man, who says he spent his life a victim, now also free.
That's not me anymore. I want you to know I am victorious over this crime. There are victims, there are survivors, and there are those who are victorious.
Woods was denied parole because of continued behavior issues in prison. Park says he wants to advocate for his release, but only if he straightens out. In studio, AJ Cotto, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.